Tell me you've been single a long time without telling me you've been single a long time.
If I told you that in the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, there is not a single scene where two woman characters speak to one another, would you believe me? What if I told you that Princess Leia is the only woman character with a name in the 5th episode of Star Wars? What if I told you that even Finding Nemo only has 2 lines of dialogue between 2 characters that are girls for the entire film? It is well known that women are underrepresented in the film industry, but sometimes it goes over our heads just how underrepresented we are. This brings me to the Bechdel test. The Bechdel test is an extremely basic feminist test for movies. In order for a movie to pass, it must have 2 women with a name in it. Those women must talk to each other, and their discussion must be about literally anything other than a man. I'm willing to bet you'd be shell-shocked at some of the movies that fail this extremely simple test. For example, of all 3 of the Toy Stories, only one of them actually passes. If you want to find out which Toy Story passes and why some people argue that Mulan doesn't even pass this feminist test, click the link in my bio and check out my most recent YouTube video on the Bechdel test.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you get?
Y'all, it's 2023, okay? The default is gay. I'm assuming you're LGBTQ until you come out to me as straight. That's it.
No one's gonna stop me from having my mental breakdown. It's mine. I earned it. So, I'm supposed to get my kids tomorrow night. Or tomorrow day. And their father just called me and asked if they could go to the beach because they were supposed to go when he picked them up. Whatever, long story. You know, of course, the demon, evil part of me wants to be like, no, they're my kids, it's my time. But the good side of me has to do what's in the best interest of the kids, and they really want to go to the beach, and I gotta let go. And I did, and it just hurts so bad because, you know, as much as I'm strong and I have fun on lives and TikTok, I look forward to those little boogers.
I would never go hunting, but I absolutely will terrorize men for sport.
This feminism movement is really designed for the breakdown of families. And what does that mean for a female? It means that you end up being single, that, you know, the system then will support you to a certain extent, but now you have to work. You're having to pay the bills, you're single, you're stressed out. A man is needed in the family setup. The system is not a man, it's not a replacement for a man. Ultimately, you're going to be left in a bigger situation where you're by yourself, raising your kids, struggling to live, struggling to work. For a Muslim woman, our disposition, you know, our fitra is that we need to be looked after. We need to be nurtured. We need to be provided for. You know, and the men are the protectors and the maintainers of the women, and we're the bent rib. So we can only manage and handle so much as women. It really, long term, is going to do more harm than good, and it is damaging for you.
You only ever think about yourself.
It's not true, Mom.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had? Was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who's willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that
want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected for my independence. And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role. And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
She means she doesn't like manginas who wear dresses and paint their nails and crosses their legs because their balls are non-existent. Almost like when modern women try to be like men. They're loud, they swear, don't shave, they look like an 80s hacker. Now she knows how we feel. These feminists always talk about how they want men to be vulnerable, but that only works in the movies. It's Hollywood feminist fantasy. So once the man does it, she'll lose attraction for him and start looking for a new man. Then find that new man, convince him to become a tampon for her tears, and then moves on after the emotional moments they have that finally turn her off. Rinse and repeat. And back to the theme of the video, this is what most modern women want. They want the benefits of traditionalism without the standards. Also, she's not special and this isn't the new revelation. This is what 99% of modern women want. They want a man to pretend they're quality women and not 304s and treat them like they're high quality women. And I've got bad news for her and every other delusional feminist thought. That traditional man they're hoping to find is going to be with a traditional woman. He's not going to waste his time on a feminist like her. She's used up and she has mental problems. What she qualifies for is a one-night stand, if that. But she needs a current STD test, mental health screening, credit report, a debt-to-income statement, reviews from her last 3 boyfriends, and the list of prescriptions she's on. Top comment says, easy fix, lower your standards. She's acting like she has the same value to a beautiful 18-year-old virgin bride. I'm sure she'd laugh at the fat loser who lives with his mom and wants to only date supermodels. A simp comments, people in the comments being obtuse. It ain't hard for a man to respect women and their independence while still being a gentleman. And she responds, that's all I'm asking for. You literally just hit the nail on the head, lol. And someone responds, I mean, you're right, it's very easy for us to be both. The question is, does such a man want you? Exactly. There's a reason why she's single and making this SOS video on TikTok. If she qualified for such a man, she'd have him by now. Another great comment. I want a traditional man without being a traditional woman, lol. Hit the nail on the head. A traditional man is going to be grossed out by her tats and piercings and masculine attitude. A trad man also works a hard job so he can have a stay-at-home trad wife. More great comments. All of the benefits, none of the responsibilities. Summary, I want everything, but I don't want to give anything. This is modern women for you. They're spoiled and entitled. You heard it from her. She's dated these types of men in the past before. It's not like she's never had this opportunity. She's had it multiple times and I'm pretty sure she ruined all of her chances. Most men will never have a chance with a quality woman in America. Yet, these 304s have all the chances in the world. That's why you should never feel sorry for a single modern woman feeling lonely, because she's wasted a lot of men to get to the point where all her bridges are burned. And her feeling lonely or sadness is that realization that she fucked up. And then lastly, the comment that sums up feminism perfectly. Is it not a red flag to you that men that share your ideologies and values don't seem to be providers or protectors? That should tell her, feminism is all BS because her body responds to masculine traits. It knows what she needs for a great relationship. It's just that it's her feminist programming from the indoctrination that's keeping her single and toxic. Sorry, it's too late. Cats need adopting at the animal shelter, and pick up a couple cases of wine on the way home.
Oh, look, she put her kid's initials in her bio, even though she doesn't have custody. Girls' night out. Mama needs a break. A break from what? She posted a selfie. Hashtag mom life. Bitch weird. Oh, wow. Look, she actually took a picture with her kid. Must be at grandma's house. In a new relationship. 3rd one this month. Shocker. I mean, hey, at least you don't gotta worry about men being in and out the kid's life, because, you know, she ain't even in the kid's life, so. Here come the quotes. Why is it always Harley Quinn and Joker quotes? Real love is when you see the dark parts of someone and choose to still love them. Girl, go love your kid. Went to the store and saw this tiny baby onesie. OMG, baby fever. Yeah, because that's what we need. Another kid for your mama to raise. Oh, they broke up. Forever alone. Well, you wouldn't be alone if you went and got your kid. So. Why doesn't anyone love me? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you love your kid?
A lot of these 304s only do something for their kid or kids if they're recording videos or taking photos for IG or Facebook. Otherwise, they couldn't give a rat's ass. After all, they only had the kids for the child support checks. That's their career. Not to produce anything of value in the world, but to baby trap a man and have the gynocentric doctorship collect the child support. And I hate to spoil the fun about deadbeat Facebook moms, but all single moms are deadbeats whether they're on or off Facebook. A commenter points out, I know several moms like this and it's on point. Sadly, this is more common than the stay-at-home mom. Until we stop rewarding bad decisions with welfare, nothing is going to change. Our society is doomed. Another comment. No, because why are there people heart reacting their posts saying, OMG, you're such a good mama? Where? Yeah, the other deadbeat single moms will cheer each other on with these types of comments. It's one big thought circle jerk. Oh god, the Harley Quinn and deadbeat mom correlation. I never linked, but so true. If she likes Harley Quinn, that's a red flag. That's the crazy 304 anthem. Our society is so screwed that there are real-life Joker gangs called Antifa. They color their hair, have serious mental problems, many of them are crazy, and they're the villains in real life. They create anarchy, and most importantly, they're the spawn of feminists and single moms.
So it's day 2 of trying to make 10K in 8 days. It's 8:42 and I'm about to get on the floor. I didn't know what I wanted to do and I didn't have time to mention it in the last video, but I decided, so that's my new challenge. I'm leaving the country and going on vacation for a month, and I'm leaving on January 11th, so that's why I'm doing this challenge. I'm trying to make as much money as I can before I go. I went on stage, so that's my first set, and it's all from one guy, because there's like nobody here. There's like 2 guys, I think, but this guy's literally here like every day. And he usually never ever gets dances. He only tips on stage, but if you give him attention, he'll tip you a few dollars. And we need that guy, I guess, for nights like this. I would have made $0. I mean, like starts like this. But yesterday he got a dance with me for the first time ever. He came to me and asked me for it, so that was interesting. So that's what I got, and he's been giving me a little more and more slowly. It used to be like $3, $5. Now this looks like, I don't know, like 10 or 15. It's 15. Alright, so it's 10:20 and I did 1 topless, so I'm still 140 away from my house fee. And we close at 2 a.m. Stage from the same guy. Second stage. Alright, so I finally made my house fee and it's $11.28, but I haven't really made much money yet, so we close at 2 a.m., so we'll see. I went on stage, I did pretty good. Okay, so I angled it like this because my outfit. But anyway, stage was pretty good. There's like a few guys. I haven't really done any other dances besides making my house fee. And it's 11:56, so we'll see. Yay, it was so good. Stage number, whatever this is. Alright, so I'm finally back home. Tonight was pretty good for me. I found some good customers, and yeah, this is $100 that I already counted. This is 45. I got 800 on Zelle, and then this is 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So in total I made $12.30. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm hoping to make my goal for these 8 days. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I honestly never understood the appeal of strip clubs. Why would you want to be next to other horny and sweaty men watching attractive women dance on a pole? And you have to give them dollar tips. That's like being hungry and having to give the store dollar bills just to watch the roast beef in the rotisserie even cook. X-rated content is for free. If you're going to pay a woman to dance on you, might as well pay for the whole thing and rent a hooker. Do these simps really truly think these pole dancers will one day come home with them? They don't even give these simps their phone number after making a couple of grand off of them. Someone asks, maybe you've answered this, how much is your house fee and what does that include? The pole dancer responds, the house takes the first 160 I make in dances and then it's 50-50 split after that. Damn, the house is straight pimping her. 50%? The fuck? Is that normal? I can see 10%, but 50% of what she makes? OnlyFans takes 20%. If my math is right, the club takes a bigger cut of the money she makes? That sounds like they're robbing her. They are real pimps. That blows my mind. Another dancer comments, I love dancing. I usually bring home anywhere from $700 to $1,500 was my highest, but just depends on the night. Damn, these simps are the worst. And that's not quote-unquote dancing, that's stripping. Dancing would be like tap dancing on Broadway or being a background dancer for a pop singer. It's the same thing women hookers call themselves working girls. Nah, B, you're a whore. You're not filling out paperwork, you're laying on your back and spreading your legs, HOE. Someone claims, Zelle can be refunded at any time. They can pull their payments back. Damn, is that true? I can trick a trick? According to Forbes, you can. It says, Zelle users who lost money to imposter scams are starting to receive funds from financial institutions that participate in the money transfer service. So if you claim a thought is a scammer, like most of them are, then you can get a refund. And if you're wondering what this stripper fully looks like from the TikTok, here's her in a couple of outfits.
This is one of my all-time faves. This one looks really good on stage because it glows. I love this one because it glows. I love this one because it's bedazzled and it was so expensive. I haven't worn this one in a while, but I think it looks really good on me. I also have this in hot pink and I love it because it glows and makes my ass look really nice.
As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.